Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on the 6.0 motor yet again. So, with that being said, first things first, I'm in the blue truck. As y'all can see, I got to run to the Ford dealer, pick up a seal. So, the dealer called me this morning, and my rear main seal came in first thing this morning. So, I got to run. We're going to pick it up. It's just me today. My grandpa actually mentioned, and it's a really good idea. I have to go do some other stuff, and he asked me to do a few things for him. He's actually going to hang out here since it's raining. Our heads are supposed to be here today, and our head gaskets are also supposed to be here today. So what he's going to try to do is he's going to try to catch the UPS man before he unloads this stuff and see if he'll take everything down to the shop and unload down there. That way they're not sitting out in the rain, and they'll be in the shop. So it'll kind of be easier for both of them, actually, because the UPS man can back right up in the shop and unload them. So that'll be good. But what we're going to work on today is we're going to work on getting some more stuff back on the motor. So we're going to throw the lifters in. We're going to throw the rear cover on and a few more things, and hopefully have this thing ready to set the heads on it is the goal for today. So with that being said, we'll go over a little more when we get back. But yes, like I said, that is the goal for today, is to get the thing ready to set the heads on. And well, that's that. So anyway, I'm gonna head to the dealer. We're gonna pick up that seal, and I guess I'll catch y'all when we get back. All right, so we're back here at the dealer, and went in once, picked up something. I didn't even know what it was, but what happened was somebody ordered that part, and then I ordered this part, and they got the orders mixed up. So they actually did have what I needed. So here is our new rear main seal, I believe. Here's the part number on that. Not super expensive. It was actually still cheaper here than it was at a parts store, which is wild to me. But regardless, we got it. So we're gonna head back to the house, and we're gonna get to work. All right, so it is the next day. Our heads and gaskets came in yesterday, right at the end of the day, and literally as we were heading out the door to go do something. So we didn't make any progress yesterday, which is fine. But yes, rear main seal is in. So that is that. Also, again, heads and gaskets are here. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So what we're going to try to do today, or at least in this video, is we're going to get this thing ready to set the heads on. So at that, what we need to do, we need to put the new lifters in it, get all that back together. We'll get the branch tubes on, set the H-pot back in. Before we set the H-pot back in, I do want to blow out the galley for it, like I had mentioned previously. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get the rear cover on. We do, like I said, we're going to get our new rear main seal on. Also, speaking of seals, we also need to get our seal on our, that thing, the oil pump cover. So we'll get our seal on that as well. We're going to go over and we're going to clean the deck one more time, just to make sure everything is clean as possible. And then I'm going to get some copper coat. We're going to copper coat the block, and then we'll go ahead and throw our studs in and get ready for the heads. I may be missing a few things. It's early in the morning, I only slept about 2 hours last night anyway, so that's lovely. But yes, like I said, in this video, we're gonna hopefully get this thing ready to set the heads on, but that will probably be the next one because you gotta torque those things down and all that stuff. And I don't have a torque wrench that goes up high enough to torque those. Is it this one? It's this one. So this one only goes up to, is this one? Okay, there we go. That's more better. So this one only goes up to 150 pounds, which is nowhere near enough. So, I'm either going to buy one or rent one or something. I messaged a buddy, see if he had one, and I ain't heard nothing back. So, we'll figure that out though. But, like I said, our lifters have been soaking in oil now between 48 and 72 hours, so they should be good to go. We got all of our bolts out under the cover here, so we need to get our old seal out of this and get ready to start putting everything back together. We do have new Powerstroke products, push rods as well, so we do have a bunch of very nice stuff going on this motor. So I'm very excited for it to be back in the truck and running, and that first drive is going to be something else. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get after it here. I'm going to get the compressor, blow this all out. That way, if there's any dust that came off of that towel or anything, we'll be good. It'll be clean, and we will go from there. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to get after it here, and let's see what all we can get done today. All right, so we cracked into our head gasket set. We got lots of O-rings and stuff. I'm going to put this in while I'm thinking about it. We just pulled the old one out, and whew, it was rough. But we got the rear cover cleaned up. Just like that. Rear cover's cleaned up. We got the new lifters in. The lifter trays or guides, whatever y'all want to call them, are in. Branch tubes are in. Well, branch tube is in. And we got our H-pop back in. New O-ring here, new O-ring here, and then another somewhere over here, if I remember correctly. But yes, this is in. It's tight. Everything is good back here. So next step, I looked at our rear cover gasket and it is fine, so we're going to reuse it, and we're going to throw some RTV on it just to make sure that we don't have any leaks or anything. So that'll be that. But yes, that's what that's for. We are putting the gasket back in it, don't worry. But yes, we're gonna get this back on. We need to get something to install our rear main seal, because nobody around here has an installer for this, or this one either, from what I found. So that's cool. But we'll get those installed. But for now, like I said, we're gonna get the rear cover back on. We'll go ahead and put our H-pop cover back on, so it'll be good. We went ahead as well and blew out this galleyway. There's a little bit of oil right here. We'll clean that up. That's not a big deal. But regardless, we got that. And then I'm going to clean out the holes for our head studs. Spray some brake cleaner down in there, kind of clean it up a little bit. And then we'll take the air compressor and blow all of those out again. We've already done it once, but I figure we'll go ahead and do it again while we're here. So anyway, like I said, we're making really good progress on this. I think we're going to be ready to set the heads on today, which will be very nice. But and maybe even injectors, we'll see. But like I said, we are making really good progress. So I'm gonna keep at it here, and we'll see what we can get done today. All right. So as you can see, we got a rear cover on. We got our H-pop cover back on as well. Everything is nice and good to go. So moving on from there, what I did is I sent a little bit of brake clean down each of the holes, and then took compressed air and blew all of them out. We got our studs just kind of threaded in there a little bit. Now we do still need to put the dowel pins in, which are somewhere. I'll find them here in a minute. I gotta go do some stuff, but regardless, we got our head studs, like I said, started in. So I got to get the right size bit for those. It's in the house garage, so it's not a big deal. We'll get that here in just a moment, but I figured I'd go ahead and get ourselves a thumbnail here. And well, here in a moment, like I said, I do have to run and do a few things. So guys, I think that is going to be a wrap for this one. So while I'm gone, or while I'm out, I'll grab that, and we'll go ahead and run these all the way down, and go ahead and get ready to throw the heads on. So anyway, guys, I believe that's it. So anyway, we are, like I said, we're going to need to throw the dowel pins in, and we'll be ready to set the heads and move on from there. So anyway, like I said, I gotta run and do a few things, but with that being said, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. And also, another thing with the heads is our torque wrench doesn't go up high enough. So I got a buddy who is a equipment diesel mechanic. He is going to let me use his, but he's at work, so I'll run to his house here in a little bit and grab it. I think he said he gets off at 3:30 or 4. It's currently 2 o'clock, so we got a little bit. But I also wanted to mention, I will leave a link down below to all of the companies that we have been fortunate enough to work with, and just the companies that I've bought parts from, such as the diesel standpipes and dummy plugs. Those were not sponsored. I purchased those actually through Blessed Performance. So like I said, I will leave a link to all of the companies and whatnot down below in the description if y'all want to check them out. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's gonna be a wrap for this one. So I will catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. Also, guys, I wanted to mention, I was actually in here editing this video. I had just gotten back, and I figured we would have lunch since I didn't eat anything today. But I wanted to mention, I believe at some point we're probably going to tear this motor back apart, as funny as that sounds, and upgrade the bottom end. The studs, I don't know what kind of power they're rated for. I had spoke to Gator before we started this build, and I believe around 700-ish, but I don't know that for sure. Which is okay because our FAS is rated for 700. So we'll see how everything works out. But like I said, I wanted to mention that real quick. But at some point, we might tear that back apart, build the bottom end, and put some, like competition line studs and whatnot in the truck, upgrade the FAS and try to go for some more power. But I think for right now, we'll probably call it where it is. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to mention that real quick. I haven't really talked about it, so I wanted to mention that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day.